So we're going for a sea dip this morning. Sunny Scotland. So I've been asked, does it get any easier? Keep doing it. I've done it loads of times now. Does it get any easier? No. No, it doesn't. And even though I know this water's not as cold as some of the water I've been in, yeah, there's a part of me that's like, just don't do it. Just don't bother. So I'm thinking, why am I getting in this sea today? Cold morning, 8 o'clock. Why am I getting in here? Well, it builds mental resilience. And what I mean by that is, getting in this cold water now is an uncomfortable, sometimes painful situation. But I can withstand it, my body can withstand it. I've done it loads of times. But getting into this cold, uncomfortable situation, there's something you need to do. You need to get out your own way and control your breath. That's the main aim of this. Just control your breath and trust in your body, that your body can withstand what you're about to put it under. Now, that builds resilience on a cellular level, but it also builds a mental resilience, because, and it's a good metaphor for life as well, because if you find yourself in a tough, uncomfortable situation in life, and you've built up these tools and built up this strength, you know how to deal with that tough, uncomfortable situation, and you can get through it. And it's the exact same thing whether you're in cold water or a bit of shit in your own life. You know, if you know the power of the breath, you can control it. You can come from a calm place and approach any situation you come across with a level head and overcome it and come out the other side feeling better for it. So I've been sat here for a good few minutes now looking out into that water. I'm aware of this part of myself, this internal voice that's giving me reasons and excuses why I don't need to do this today. It's throwing up scenarios of how cold it's going to be. It's giving me excuses. You've done quite a bit of cold water this week. You've been having cold showers, a couple of cold dips. You don't really need to do this one today. It's casting doubt in my mind that then could turn into fear. So this is an internal narrative that's been playing out in my head as I look out. But I think every time you overcome that, every time you overcome that part of yourself, whether it's the bit that hits the snooze button, it's the part that keeps you in your comfort zone, it just wants to protect you. But it's also that part of yourself that reacts, overreacts, overthinks, worries. That's the same mechanism. Casts doubt, causes fear. That's the same mechanism that's working now, telling me not to go and get in there. But if you learn how to overcome that, because that mechanism causes anxiety, can lead to depression. That thing that's inside us, if we let that take control of us, then that's what leads to these chronic mental illnesses. But if we know how to overcome that chatter inside, that chatter's always going to be there, it's not going anywhere. But if we learn how to overcome that internal chatter, then we can be stronger from it, more mentally resilient, and in the long term happier, because you're in control. We're the captains of the ship, not that internal narrative. Right, I'm going for it. So all my job here now is to just control my breath. Become aware of my breath. And just control it. Slow inhales, long exhales. Because it is cold, it is uncomfortable, it don't get any easier. I just trust my body's well capable of dealing with this. My mind does try and talk me out of it if I let it. I've just got to control the breath. Definitely help if it were a little bit deeper. Walking out into this. Just control the breath. There's a period of time that's uncomfortable, like the first 30 seconds to a minute. We really have to control that breath. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been a bit of a tough couple of weeks, business wise, and a lot of stuff going on. But doing this practice, you know, in them uncomfortable situations in life, whether it be business, family, partners, whatever it is, whatever the tough part of your life is, it's never as tough as this. Exposing your body to this stressor, exposing your body to this extreme, knowing that you can overcome that, knowing how to overcome that. Control the breath, slow your breath down, long exhale, long inhale, and overcome that uncomfortable situation. And then in life you do the same thing. Whatever's stressing you in life, do the same thing. Pause, slow the breath, long exhales, slow inhales, 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out. It lowers your heart rate and it allows you to overcome, and it works. And that busy mind here now is gone. That busy chatter, when I was sat out on that rock there thinking, contemplating whether to get in here, and it was throwing up all them scenarios, none of them true, but it was giving me all sorts of shit, all reasons why I shouldn't get in here, All reasons why it'd be easy just to go back to the van and get a coffee. But they're giving me all that stuff. I've overcome that now, I'm in here. There's none of that, it's gone. That internal narrative is gone. Because all my body's trying to do is survive in this situation. And that's it. Done. That's it. That's the dose. That's all you need to do. 2 or 3 minutes in water that's 14 degrees below. But get everything you need. And more importantly, you build that mental resilience, take control of that internal chatter, and take back control of your life and the direction you want to move in. It's possible. It's possible for everyone, it's possible for you. If you want to learn how to do it, give us a shout.